Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and today is the last day of September the 30th, 2008. Let's get to the Geek News, starting off with story number one. Are you sick of the bailout discussions? You've been watching the 24-hour news networks. You're getting kind of sick of it. Well, have you read what a billionaire has to think about it? Mark Cuban's been blogging about the bailout for the last few weeks, and I think it's definitely worth a read. That's why we're linking to his blog on the interesting link section on our main site, SweetGeek.tv, so go check that out. Story number two, Andy Beal. Have you ever heard of him? Well, I think he's the undisputed guru for reputation management, and he's having a free online reputation management webinar that you should sign up for. In fact, we're including a link to the registration on the interesting link section on our main site, SweetGeek.tv. I also should mention that he co-authored a book called Radically Transparent: Monitoring and Managing Reputations Online, which is available in bookstores right now. It's on my to-read list. Currently reading The E-Myth Revisited, but his book is definitely on the list. Story number three, Facebook. Lots of news about Facebook. They released the 2.0 version of their iPhone application, which adds more functionality that was only available on the website, but now available right there on your iPhone. They have redesigned the front page and have a new tagline that reads, Facebook helps you connect and share with people in your life, which is big, marketing talk, lots of meetings probably for that one. And of course, they are almost finished rolling out their redesign, which no longer will transfer you to new.facebook.com, but rather just to facebook.com. Story number four, Warren Buffett has bought 10% of a Chinese battery manufacturer. It looks like he's making a big bet on electric cars. So it's always cool to see what Warren Buffett is putting his chips in for, and a Chinese battery manufacturer for electric cars. I definitely think that's a solid one. Story number five, AT&T has launched their What Makes You Bold launch party dates, which lead all the way up to the end of October, which means I think a bold release in early November. At least that's what people are hoping for, but who really knows? And once we do know for sure, I'll make sure to let you know right here on the Daily Geek. Story number six, the BlackBerry Storm 9530 dummy phones have started to show up in Verizon. The rumor has it that they were shipped out a week and a half ago. They're starting to appear in the store, which means that maybe a release of the BlackBerry Storm 9530 is imminent. But once we know for sure, like I said, I'll keep you up to date right here on the Daily Geek. Story number seven, the director of the movie 300 was hired by Electronic Arts to create 3 video games. They're hopefully betting that, blockbuster movie, blockbuster games. At least that's the hope from EA. Moving on to story number 8, the last story of the day. I just think it's really cool. What video is number 1 most viewed on YouTube for 2008? Well, let me give you a few hints. It has over 250,000 ratings with an average of 4.5, and it has over 300,000 comments and over 103 million views. Who could it be? Well, it's Avril Lavigne's Girlfriend video, and if you are so inclined, we have a link to that as well on our interesting link section on our main site, SweetGeek.tv, and that is the Geek News for September 30th, 2008. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, for the Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv, and I will catch you right back here tomorrow.